CAF have officially approved the Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg as the venue for Ghana's game versus Ethiopia. After I brought you that last update, which I said was subject to CAF approval, which they did not give, the game to be played in Kenya, Ethiopia had struck a deal now with the South African Football Association, SAFA, have agreed to allow Ghana versus Ethiopia to be played in South Africa. More details coming up. Quite interesting development there. We'll also be talking about Accra Hearts of Oak as they prepare to face Wydad in Morocco, Casablanca. They have left the shores of Ghana and they have safely arrived in Morocco for that all-important game this weekend. We'll look at the 24-man team that traveled for the game. As usual, subscribe if you have not, click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I brought you that update this week concerning the fact that Ghana versus Ethiopia could be played. First of all, I said it could be played in Ghana if Ethiopia do not get a venue for the game before the 20th of October. 20th of October came, they presented Kenya as the venue they wanted to play the game in, and it was not accepted by CAF. Apparently CAF did not approve it. They were giving time, and now they have settled on Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg, South Africa, meaning that Ghana will be playing two qualifiers twice in South Africa before playing South Africa themselves in the final qualifier here at home, which a lot of people are saying is quite unfair because CAF, in really accepting this, have not done right by Ghana. Others too say Ghana should be able to play them anywhere and beat them. If we want to go for the World Cup, we should be able to beat Ethiopia anywhere we meet them. But there are people who have other perception or thoughts on this new development. But the story is that Ethiopia will host the Black Stars in the World Cup qualifying game next month at the Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg. The Ethiopian Football Federation and the South Africa Football Association reached an agreement on Thursday to host the Wiala Ibex in the Orlando Stadium. Ethiopia were supposed to host Ghana at the Bahir Dar Stadium in match day 5 in November, but the stadium has been suspended by CAF. The Black Stars are currently second in the group and are going head-to-head with South Africa for the final qualifying spot in that group. Both teams separated by just a point. Ghana will need to win both games to secure top spot and a place in the next round of qualifiers, which is the playoff places, and it will be quite interesting to see how Ghana will fare in this game, which is now official. CAF have approved it. It will be played in South Africa at the Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg, and it has stirred a lot of debate on social media. Remember that Morocco have played almost all their qualifiers at home because the people they play with or the teams they play with, their stadiums have not been approved by CAF, and Morocco are already through to the playoff places. That could have been an advantage to them. People are saying this is not fair to Ghana. This is not fair because they've already played there and CAF should not have approved it. But let me know what you think in the comments box. Do you think this is a fair one from CAF approving the stadium or country to play in a country that Ghana has already played it in the qualifying? Is this a fair one to accept this particular stadium for Ethiopia to play Ghana in, considering what is at stake for Ghana especially? Let me know what you think in the comments box. Well, I'm of the opinion the Black Stars can't get the job done no matter where they play. Yes, where they play will play a big factor, but I think it should be something we can overcome comfortably no matter where we play there. But it's all interesting developments coming up from CAF and from the Ethiopian Football Federation and the South Africa Football Association coming up together to agree to play here in the Orlando Stadium. Let me know what you think in the comments box on this. South Africa coach Hugo Bruce has lamented how it is unfair to have only 5 African countries vying for the World Cup. I've spoken about this here on this channel before. He said that it's quite unfair to Africa to now play so many qualifying rounds. First to play in the group, then 10 teams, only the 10 teams will go into another playoff place and only 5 will go through. It is quite tedious, quite unfair to Africa, and something that he hopes will change in the future. Well, in 2026, we are hearing reports 48 countries will be playing in the tournament, and Europe, which currently has 13 countries play, will have 16. Africa will have 9 participants. So hopefully, the more participants for Africa, and we'll be able to bridge that gap in World Cup qualifying not being so stressful as it is currently, because it is really stressful. I have to be honest with you guys. It's quite a stressful thing, World Cup qualifying in Africa here. But let me know what you think about what Hugo Bruce said about World Cup qualifying not being fair to Africa. Well, the originators of the World Cup are Europeans. You don't expect them to be favoring those who want to join their tournament. I think that is the logic that I would use to judge such a situation. It's almost like the Ballon d'Or. Hardly do African players get recognized, and it's because it is a foreign award. Even though they'll say that it's for the world best player, it originated from Europe. They brought about the award, so ultimately more of their players will be considered. Not saying they do not deserve it, but it will be more inclined in that direction. Hopefully in the coming years we prove ourselves on the international stage and get more recognition in that respect. My next story has to do with Accra Hearts of Folk, who have left the shores of Ghana for the game versus Wydad in Morocco. Hearts of Folk departed on Thursday evening for the 24-man squad ahead of the CAF Champions League preliminary round, second leg versus Wydad. Remember, if Hearts of Folk win this one, they make it to the group stages of the CAF Champions League, which begins next year. If they lose, they'll play another game to go into the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup. The team flew to Morocco with a 43-man contingent consisting of 24 players. That's quite a lot. I mean, 20 people are additional backroom staff, which is quite unfortunate. 7 technical staff and management members. The Ghana FA Council member, Randy Abbey, will be the leader of the delegation for the team to Morocco. Hearts will board the Emirates airline to Rabat for the game later today. They did a little bit of a transit. They dropped in Dubai before continuing the flight. The Phobians will be hoping to make what is called the money zone, and these are the 24 players that have traveled with the team. For Tau Mohammed, Fatah Mohammed Al-Hassan, Nuri Sule, Caleb Amankwa, Sumaila Larry, Radio Vuka, who has recovered in time, Robert Ado Soa, and William Denchi. For the goalkeeper, Richard Atta, Rich Mondai, Richard Beidou, and Ben Mensah. For the midfielders, Emmanuel Neti, Frederick Ansabotri, Emmanuel Ibrahim Salifu, Salim Adams, Enoch Esoponteng. For the forwards, Victor Edu, Isaac Mensah, Free Banye, Kofi Kochi, Suraj Seidu, Isaac Ajeni Boateng, and Patrick Razak. So those are the players that have landed safely in Morocco. They transited through Dubai and they have landed safely. Hopefully they get the result and they're able to get to the next stage, which is the group stage money zone for Accra Hearts of Folk. Hopefully they can do that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything. Ghana versus Ethiopia will be played at the Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg, and it's going to be quite interesting. What do you think about that? Hearts of Folk have landed safely in Morocco. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.